Good morning. We're back. I'm Pastor Corby Johnson from the Desert Southwest United Methodist Church in Safford, Arizona. We have some snow on the mountain and it's just beautiful here. A little bit of chill in the air. I wonder where you are and what you're feeling today in weather. You are welcome at the end of the broadcast to send me a note, send me a comment. I do love to hear from people and what you think and what you found the most interesting, and just kind of connect in a human way through the media. The book of Proverbs is in the Old Testament, and it's considered wisdom literature. Now, the Psalms were also wisdom literature, and so are Ecclesiastes and the Song of Solomon or Song of Psalms. Much of the Proverbs are one-liners, and they're going to be a little bit familiar. Now, our time together, I'm going to use different versions of the Bible, and I find that that really enriches the message, and it doesn't limit us to be all using the same Bible. So if you have a favorite translation, give me a shout out and let me know, and I will attempt to use it very soon. So when we start together, I'd like you to close your own Bible and set it aside. I find that if you are looking at that and trying to match it with what I say, it's difficult to follow along. So close your Bible and maybe get a pen and a paper and just jot a few things down. I know it's old school, but you're watching this on your computer, and sometimes it's hard to write down and listen at the same time. Proverbs teaches us values, and values are important, especially in today's society, aren't they? They teach moral behavior, and they help us build a strong theological foundation in the scriptures that we can use in our lives. I think we're all in this together, and seeking wisdom is kind of the essence of the goal in religious life. Wisdom literature is also found in the New Testament, the parables of Jesus. We'll save that for another time. Today, we will take Proverbs 1, verses 1 through 7. These are the Proverbs of Solomon. He was the son of David and the king of Israel. Proverbs teach you wisdom and instruct you. They help you understand wise sayings. They provide you with instruction and help you live wisely. They lead to what is right and honest and fair. They give understanding to childish people. They give knowledge and good sense to those who are young. Let wise people listen and add to what they have learned. Let those who understand what is right get guidance. What I'm teaching also helps you understand proverbs and stories. It helps you understand the sayings and riddles of those who are wise. If you really want to gain knowledge, you must begin by having respect for the Lord. But foolish people hate wisdom and instruction. Have you ever known someone like that doesn't take guidance well, doesn't take those nuggets of truth to help them grow well? Well, I wonder what people say about me and what people say about you. Perhaps we all have our time when the wisdom of someone else hits us wrong, or just doesn't seem to fit at all. So we will go through these Proverbs together, one at a time. Now we always have an imagine section, a action, an activity, and a focus verse. So you can stay in this proverb for just a little bit longer. So our first one is imagine. And I want you to imagine someone who lives their life well and is full of wisdom that you know, full of wisdom and guidance. Imagine yourself becoming a voice of the Lord, a voice full of wisdom that you too can be a guide for others. And now our action verse, or our action, is I'd like to encourage you to invite a friend to go through these Proverbs with us. Maybe a family member or a coworker or a lunch bunch partner to study the Proverbs together. It's always a good thing to have somebody in the flesh to bounce ideas off of and tell your own story about how this proverb comes to life in you. And then our action, when you find yourself in conversation with someone else, push aside your desire to dominate the discussion and to listen to their story before telling them yours. Now, I know sometimes that's kind of a sticky wicket because in the telling of your story, it's encouraging others to tell their story. But let's see how we can be successful at turning that around and asking the question, about themselves, about how they see the world, and about finding out their wisdom and nuggets they can share with you. Our focus verse today is Proverbs 1, verse 5. Let wise people listen and add to what they have learned. Let wise people listen and add to what they have learned. Proverbs 1, verse 5. Let wise people listen and add to what they have learned. We all have something to add to life and to lead and guide others with wisdom and with strength. Until tomorrow, may you feel the presence of the Lord in your life, and may that wisdom that's been hiding in you bubble to the top. God's blessings, and we will see you tomorrow.